Hello. Today we shall be doing a Eddie X male listener because I'm bored and I'm supposed to be studying for finals, but who needs to pass? So the basic outline of this will be you, Eddie, and like everybody else who's in Hellfire are y'all play instruments. Y'all remember that? So you play the violin because, yeah, that's pretty badass. Um, so this will start out, most of this will be me talking, but this will also have a few pieces of Eddie talking to you because y'all are boyfriends. Adorable. So, let's get into this. Yeah. Okay, so it was like the last week of school before like the summer, and you guys had one more year after that before you got to graduate. So, so you guys were hanging out at the lunch table, and of course Jason came up and was fucking with y'all, I guess. Yeah. So, and of course Eddie got on the table like in the scene and made the joke. And of course you were there just and whispered, "That's what she said." And everybody at the table bursted out laughing. Okay, I am so sorry. My electric went off and turned back on, so I didn't know what was happening. So I am very sorry for that. But back to your wonderful video. So everybody was burst out laughing, and Jason thought you were making a sly comment at him. He thought you said like, yeah, something rude, but you were actually a nice person. So he like walked up to you. Keep in mind you were like sitting down trying to eat your food. And he walked up to you while Eddie was still on the table, making ball jokes. And he was like, "What the fuck did you say to me, little man?" Keep in mind you're like a little shorter than him. He's still short. So you were like, "Bro, if I'm a short man, tiny man, then you are almost a full-on midget." And everybody at the table, yet again, laughed their asses off at that because, yeah, it's hilarious. And Eddie was like, "Well, good joke, sweetheart. That was a really good joke." And then Jason kind of like grabbed your collar because, yeah, he was pissed off at you. I don't know why though. You're an angel. Probably not, but still. And it was like, "Hey, calm down. I got some new rings. I would love to try them out on your face." And Jason gave him like a side eye, and Eddie looked serious. Like he was about to cave his face in with no regret. So was the whole table, because you were like, even though you're probably stronger than most people there, they're all like, the sweet child, the child. Even though you're like older than half of them. Yeah. Everybody was about to kill him because they don't mess with you. Nobody messes with you. So he like lets go of your shirt, backs off. He's like, "Motherfucker, I'll get you after school, you stupid bitch." And like walked off with his ballsy friends. Yeah. You guys went back to lunch, laughed about the situation. Uh, we'll just say you live in an apartment because school has ended and I have to figure out where you live. So you live in a apartment, not an apartment, a house in like the woods. And you live pretty far from everybody else because, yeah, your parents were a little antisocial. Let's say your parents are on a business trip because that's the only thing I care to come up with right now. So nobody was expecting you to be home, and there was no D&D that night, so you walked home alone. But you did have a little after-school program for like your violin stuff. So it was around 7 when you got out of actual after-school program, and while you were walking home, which was a good 30-minute walk, you had your bag and like violin case, and then a car came driving past you very fast and almost clipped you. So you flipped them off instinctively, and then it came to a very sudden stop. And you're like, "Well, shit, I'm about to get the shit beat out of me." And guess who the fuck jumps out of their car? Fucking Jason. And his little ball playing with friends. That's what I'm gonna call it from now on. Okay. So they're like, "What the fuck, man? You know what? I might actually fucking kill you right now." And you're like, "Bro, why are you resuming to murder? Bro, if anything, yeah, you ain't got the balls to do it. Play with them too much." Yeah, you made the most sly remark. And, well, let's just say you did get the shit beat out of you, like you said. Let's just say they, sprained your arm. They sprained your wrist. And gave you a broken nose and a bloody lip. Because that's all they... And punched you in the stomach a couple times, so your stomach hurt. And had bruises. So you did... Eventually, they, like, left you alone, even though you were on the floor, like, motherfuckers. So, after a while, you got up. It was around 8:30, so like an hour and a half after you got out of school. So, usually you called Eddie and was like, "Hey, how's it going? How's it going, my guy?" But you didn't call him, and he got worried. A few hours passed. You finally got home, because you got, like, stopped almost immediately, and got the shit beat out of you. So you got home, you were in pain. At least they didn't break any of your stuff. They're too dumb for that. So you got home, you didn't really feel like having explained why you called late. So you were just like, "I'm not gonna call, I'll explain to him tomorrow." Because keep in mind, your nose is broken. You're about to have to put that thing back into place. And about to have to clean yourself up. But lo and behold, you hear a knock at the door and you're like, "Motherfuckers, did they come here to finish the job?" Yeah. So you, like, walk up to the door. You didn't really give a shit anymore. And guess who it was? Your lovable boyfriend, Eddie Munson. Eddie Munson. Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be like part 1 because I don't want to go over 10 minutes. So, do requests if you want. I will be uploading part 2 very soon. So, hope you have a wonderful day. Drink water, eat food. Have a wonderful day.